I want to talk about? I want to talk about all the girls, specifically black girls, because apparently we're seen as the most ugliest race of girls.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are looking at people talk about being not conventionally pretty. We're looking at them share their experience and how they are coping with not being what society calls pretty or attractive. So let's check out what people have to say. Let's check out the response that some people have to say to some people's story, and then I'll come back to share my thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now let's get into this video.
I know I'm ugly. It's just something that I've grown to accept, right? You don't have to be like, oh my goodness, she's doing it for attention. No, she's not. The point of this video is I just don't like how much value we put in physical appearance. And what I mean by that is, to this day, when I post anything with my husband, there will be people commenting, why did he choose you? How could he choose you? Okay, like personally, I know he thinks I'm attractive, but I don't think that's why he chose me to marry. I don't think you choose someone to marry just based on the fact that they're attractive. I don't think that should even be a question. Also, I just bronzed my face up with the Makeup by Mario bronzer, and I'm putting on concealer. We're just getting ready to try on some new products, but I'm doing like my base with my old ones. I just think that it's so horrible to wonder why someone chose someone and actively comment that on their wedding videos.
Wow.
Also, to anyone saying, oh, I haven't seen any of those, it's because I keep deleting them. I will go crazy if I don't. When you look for a partner, I promise you, their face, everything, that shit, it does not matter. It fades so fast. Cannot wake up to a pretty face every day if they are a shitty person. And we got married 9 months after we met. No joke. But I guess that's my rant for today. I freaking love how this blends out my concealer, by the way. Also, apparently Miss Charlotte came out with like Disney, which is like, you know, I talked about this in another video. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get it. The kindest creator ever sent this to me. I'm obsessed with her. Oh, pretty. I'm obsessed with her account, obsessed with her makeup. Lips are really dry right now, so hopefully this does something. Okay, that's really bright, but maybe with like a brown liner. Hold on, that looks really good.
Yeah,
it feels really hydrating. Do you see the white hair? I'm going to answer this once and for all. My husband chose me because I'm freaking hilarious. That's all. I know I'm ugly. It's just something that I've grown to accept.
No, you're not. Even if you genuinely believe that, it is so harmful to just be calling yourself that and accepting that about yourself. Because what will it get you? You could say, oh, it's to be realistic. In reality, the only thing it's really doing is making you sad because no one's happy about feeling ugly. At the end of the day, beauty does not have one look. Okay. I don't even really think there is a such thing as ugly if we're really thinking about it. And again, even if you do think you're ugly, a little deluluness never hurt anybody. The power in telling yourself that you look beautiful every day, even if you don't feel it, is so strong. You'll get to the point where you're like, no, I'm beautiful. No matter what anyone says, you don't need their affirmation to feel beautiful. And feeling beautiful will make you feel good, which is the goal. You only live once, all right? Don't live it thinking that you're ugly, thus making yourself probably sad. Because again, no one's happy with that. Don't make yourself sad for the sake of being realistic. Because realistically, there's not one look to beauty.
I know I'm ugly. It's just something that I've grown to accept, right? You don't have to be like, oh my goodness, she's doing it for attention.
I honestly wish I could go to this creator and just shake her because it's so sad. I keep seeing videos like this from brown women for black women saying that they know that they're ugly. And the reason why they know they're ugly is how someone treated them, or specifically for this creator, because when people see her with her partner, they're like, why is he with her?
And
things like that. And the sad part is, if you go around and you dictate how you feel about yourself based off the way the world sees you or how people see you, you will always feel like crap or feel like you're ugly, especially if you're a non-white woman, because a lot of these standards are about proximity to whiteness, whether it be femininity, whether it be innocence, whether it be beauty. When you have more proximity to that white standard, that's when people say you are those good things, because all good things things have to be correlated with whiteness in this world. So if you let people project their ideas about you onto you, you will always feel bad about yourself, because I can't see where the ugly on her began. I don't see the ugliness in the other girl, the black girl who was saying that she didn't feel beautiful either. We need to decide who we are for ourselves before we go out in the world and let them push their ideas onto us. We need to be projecting outward, because if not, as a non-white woman, they will say that you're not feminine, that you're ugly, that you're dumb, and that you're just sexy. That's it. That's all you have to offer. So if you do not push outward as black and brown women, you're always going to feel bad about yourselves. It makes me so sad when I see these videos. I really hope we start to define ourselves for ourselves so that we can dictate the truth from a lie. Because the idea that she is ugly, or many of these beautiful brown and black women that I've been seeing making these types of videos are ugly, is just not true. It's a lie. You guys are beautiful. I hope you feel beautiful.
I know I'm ugly. It's just something that I've grown to accept, right? You have to be like,
I saw some other girl stitch this and she was like, calling yourself ugly is so harmful. Like, you're beautiful. You should never think that. It's a waste of time. But honestly, as somebody who like came to this conclusion my own self and just fully accepted that I was ugly and like stopped caring about whether or not I was pretty, because I just knew that I was not attractive in the eyes of most people, and I just fully accepted that. I feel like from that space, building real confidence is so much easier, because instead of like lying to yourself that you're beautiful when you don't really believe it, and just constantly anxiously running from the fact that you might be ugly, like never wanting to face that at all. If you just accept it and stop caring, after that, like you can actually genuinely build your confidence, because you're not desperately running from the idea that you might be ugly. And I totally was the ugly duckling when I was younger too. Like, there are things anyone can do to improve their beauty. Nobody's just ugly. You have to kind of like choose to be ugly or allow yourself to be ugly. But yeah, I don't know.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. You guys love to tell women that have more ethnic features that they resemble a man. And I just want to let you know that your comment is not a good look on your end. Also, you don't have to have light blonde hair and light blonde little eyebrows and blue eyes to resemble a woman or to be attractive. I don't know. I'm just getting some very odd vibes from you, if you know what I'm saying. You can kiss my ass. You guys love to tell women that have more ethnic features that they resemble a man.
That little snippet just sums up so much of my life experience as a Middle Eastern woman, and I flip-flop between getting masculinized and also being fetishized to the point where it's giving me whiplash. The masculinization of me as a Middle Eastern woman used to bother me so much that I would just cling to my femininity even more to prove that I was, like, womanly enough. But what does that even mean? What does it even mean? A bunch of expired milk motherfuckers just got together and were like, yep, this is what we're doing. And a bunch of people just regurgitate it now without a second thought. Anytime I feel self-conscious, I start telling myself, I'm not ugly. I'm just not fitting whatever Eurocentric BS standard has been set in place hundreds of years before I even came onto this planet. Because I should not have to keep apologizing for existing in my natural state.
I want to talk about all the girls, specifically black girls, because apparently we're seen as the most ugliest race of girls, according to society, not according to me. Obviously not. Hello. But how does it feel? How does it switch from being called the ugliest girl, or like being moved to as a joke, or being told that you're pretty as a prank, or whatever? How does it feel now to get all the men? I want to know how it feels. Tell me in the comments. Tell me how it feels. Come on, just tell me. You know you want to. Because it's actually crazy. Like, from all of that harassment from mainly white boys, and it will be your own race sometimes. We're not gonna get into that. Okay, we're not gonna get into that. But white boys, Hispanic boys, Asian boys, all of them. How does it feel now they want you? Like, how does it feel? I know it feels good. I know you feel good. I know you feel good. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Life is generally unpleasant if you are not considered to be conventionally attractive in some way. And it's really frustrating whenever a person of color is talking about their experiences with this, and it's met with, you just need to be around more people of your own race, own culture, you're just around white people all the time. When the fact of the matter is, if people aren't attracted to you, they just aren't very forgiving with your existence. Are we just pretending that we don't live in a society where people clamor at the opportunity to comment on people's physical appearance, to shame people that they think are ugly, to take pictures of random people that they see, to do skits with people who are conventionally unattractive for views and engagement? Could the argument have some validity? Maybe. Probably more likely a few years ago. But as far as I know, every culture has very, very, very strict beauty standards. I know Asian people have very strict beauty standards. I know African people have very strict beauty standards. I know Arab people have very strict beauty standards. I know beauty standards from my own culture. So it's not really like trying to look white or trying to meet a white standard of attractiveness. To me, that's people deflecting from the bigger issue, which is people have biases towards your looks. And if you don't look how somebody wants you to look, then suddenly they have an issue with you. And then everybody comes in with the advice of, oh, of course you don't think this way about yourself because you haven't tried changing literally everything about yourself. The advice for people to become more confident is change your hair, put on this type of makeup, do this with your eyebrows, get lashes, do whatever. Like, you yourself aren't even accepting that person for what they are. You are guiding them to conform more to being adjacent to conventional attractiveness.
Why she only hangs out with ugly girls. She said what? She said, I only make friends and hang out with ugly girls, so every time that we go out, I know that I am the prettiest girl in the girl group, and I know that all the attention is going to be on me when we go out, and I know that all the guys that are around, I'm going to have my pick.
Wow.
Because I'm the prettiest girl in the girl group. That's not a friend. A real friend doesn't see you as competition. A real friend does not see you as competition. This is clearly low self-esteem.
True.
No confidence whatsoever. Because if you didn't have low self-esteem and you had confidence in yourself, it wouldn't matter what the other girls look like. Because in your eyes, you're the prettiest girl anyway. So it doesn't matter what the other girls look like. They're not competition. They're your friends. They're your friends. They're not competition. Would you keep a friend like this around in your friend group? Do you have a friend like this in your friend group? Let's discuss in the comments.
Listen, I know I'm not conventionally attractive, but in a weird way, I low-key also love the way I look. Like, I know I have potential if I really put in the work. Like, I feel like I should thin out my eyebrows, get clear skin. I need to go on a calorie deficit for sure because of my PCOS. I just recently moved, so I gotta get back to the gym, start weightlifting again. But I feel like once I lose the weight, the skin clears out, the eyebrows get a little bit thinner, the hair gets a little bit longer. I lost hair due to PCOS. I feel like I will reach my final form. Like, I feel like I have potential. Like, I'm not bad right now, but I feel like once I put in that work, I feel like I'll reach it. Like, right now, I know I'll probably get some hate comments making fun of my looks. I get it, but I feel like I have potential. Like, I feel like it's there. I just need to figure out what my personal style is because it's embarrassing. I'm 24. I don't know. I need to figure out what kind of makeup suits me. Again, I'm 24. I don't know. Need to figure out what type of hairstyles suit me. Again, I'm 24. I don't know. I need the skin to clear out. Oh my god, I've been doing skincare forever. I hate the smile line. I want to get rid of it. I have to figure out a way how to get rid of it. I have to wear my retainers again because this is not it. The teeth. I can't believe I wore braces just for the teeth to get like that again. I don't know, but I feel like I have potential. I feel like it's there.
Okay, so we've seen what people have to say about not being conventionally pretty. I would love to hear what you think about some of the things that were said in the videos. So please leave your comment in the comment section. Now, I have some videos where I've talked about not being conventionally pretty according to some beauty standards and how in my younger years it used to affect me. But nowadays, because I have started working on my self-esteem, I don't really allow it to control the way I feel or the way I perceive people looking at me. Now, I said in those videos I have problem with my skin. I have been having acne for over 2 decades and it is not going away. I really don't understand. The older I get, the worse it is. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But it is not going away, and I'm tired of allowing it to control the way I operate, because I'm always feeling very self-conscious about it. But lately I've been like, whatever. That's why I have some videos. If you check my shorts, I put up some of my skincare videos and I show my face and I said, look at it. I'm even showing my skincare routine that don't work, because I have a lot of products that are expiring because I stopped using it when I noticed it was not working. But I was like, whatever, I'm going to use them because I bought them. A lot of them are expensive and I'm not about to waste them. I had some of the skincare products I bought expire, and I was checking the price that I bought it when I bought it and the price it is now, and I'm like, heck no. I'm going to use this thing whether it works or not, and I'm going to show my face as I'm using it. As bad as it is, anybody that likes to comment on my face, that is the person's business. I'm not in the mood for that rubbish. In fact, I rarely wear makeup nowadays. It's only maybe when I'm on camera I wear makeup, but I don't wear foundation and the rest. I'm just light powder and I'm off. I just do my brows because I always think I look better with my brows. Anyway, that's me and some of the problems I have with my skin and my looks. And I have a video where we talked about being the ugly friend and not being chosen because people always overlook you. And a lady was talking about how some people that are pretty will deliberately be friends with people that are not conventionally pretty, just so that they can attract the attention of the male gaze and then get their pick over the guys, which is a very horrible thing. But if you check the video and the comments, it has a lot of comments, it has a lot of views. You would see that some people actually experienced that, especially when they were in high school, in college, even from their family members. Like, they would deliberately come near them and take them out just so that they will get the gaze. And if for a flip second that instead of the pretty ones getting the gaze, the ugly ones get the gaze, there's a problem. They'll be like, why is she being the one that is getting the male gaze, is getting the attention? And it's quite eye-opening to read some of the comments, because there have been a lot of people saying how they have been the ugly friend in the group, and how other people that are supposed to be pretty have treated them, and how when things flipped, they were treated like it was a mistake to be chosen. Just like how the lady was saying that people who go on a wedding video and say, what did her husband see? How can you say that? It doesn't make sense. They are so surprised that someone they don't think is pretty got a person that they think is very handsome, is very well to do, because I don't get it. Why would you go to a wedding video and be leaving stupid comments like that? What is wrong with you people? There's some people that are just crazy. And like I said, a lot of people have said when they begin to attract male gaze, even though they're not conventionally pretty, it begins to bring out the jealous attributes in the people that they thought that were their friends or their family, who thought that they were better than them look-wise. Anyway, like I said in the other videos, it's all about boosting your self-esteem and just accepting that you might not fit the standard, the beauty standard of some people, but then again, beauty standards varies in a lot of countries. Why you might not fit the beauty standard in your country, in another country you might be what is called beautiful. So at the end of the day, you just have to do what you have to do for yourself. If you want to improve your skin, improve it. Don't look at anybody. If you say you want to do your eyebrows, do it. Don't look at anybody's definition of what is pretty. If you like the bushy eyebrows, keep it. If you like thin eyebrows, keep it. If you feel like you want to improve your health by going to the gym, do it. Don't look at anybody's beauty standard as how you should operate. So that is my own thought about what has been said in this video. I would love to hear your own opinion about everything that has been said. So please leave your comments in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.